a kid that says, well, I play soccer or I play baseball, and so they're missing practices,
Right, and that's a good question. We are flexible to a point. However,
correct.
So if you're missing too many practices, I mean, the most we will allow is two, to be honest. But I really, I always do stress to people, listen, this is a team.
It's a commitment.
We block on the stage, everybody's standing in certain areas and moving in certain areas. So if we're missing one person, it knocks everybody off. So submit to one.
I agree.
And yes, and full on.
And other than a kid failing in school, parents should never use, well, you can't go to practice as your punishment for something a kid does. I used to coach soccer, and I saw that a lot, and that used to drive me nuts, because that's it's in the show. You absolutely better be understanding that if your kid acts up, they kick the dog or whatever it is, however you punish them, better not be, well, you can't go to practice, because that's going to set everybody else back as well.
Right.
So treat it like a job.
Yeah,
you need that as, one of the theater students, so you don't skip a day of work because, you did something bad elsewhere. It's, that's at least how I would look at it.
They do sign a little contract that states that, they will be on time and they will support and be respectful to their other cast members. And so, it's very important that we're aware of everyone around us. And that brings up a good point, because I did have a parent that said, I don't know, if I want to put her in because, she's really not doing well or focusing. And I said, if you take away this opportunity, then it may get worse, because when you're in theater, you have to focus. You have to learn your lines. And it also helps with reading.
Yes, it does.
You're reading all the time. Right. And you're also like peer-to-peer. It's like the Montessori, where your mentor is helping you. So I don't really see any downside to it at all.
I agree with you 100%.
Okay, we got to catch up a couple of things here real fast. We have lost our computer control with the studio here, but we couldn't do anything with them. So bear with us here. We're back, but we got to make up a couple of things here. So we got to take a couple of breaks here. Live and local Real Talk, Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. Double day.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. Okay, easy now. You're teaching a kid how to parallel park. Ouch! Turns out he likes to do it by feel. Don't worry, eBay Motors has bumpers, taillights, trunk lids, license plate holders, 120 parts. Pull up just a little bit. And headlights. They've got lots of headlights. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Straight Talk new iPhone 13 with cinematic mode, which lets you focus on what matters. And with Straight Talk, you can focus on getting the best deal. Our Silver Unlimited plan is just $45 5G. With the iPhone 13 on Straight Talk, you can share whatever you want, wherever you want. Straight Talk Wireless. Quality, coverage, and speed may vary. See terms and conditions at straighttalk.com.
A plan every adult family member should consider is the pre-arranged funeral. It's the worrisome saving thing to do for your family. Making pre-arrangements helps to alleviate the additional stress on family members that can come with arranging a loved one's funeral. Jones Funeral Home's prepaid funeral plan helps remove confusion. Practical evaluation of cost possible, and it's the best way to take an unpleasant task off the shoulders of the family. Call Jones Funeral Home at 455-128.
Locations in Jacksonville, Richland, Swansboro, and Holly Ridge.
Hello, shoppers. Take advantage of the following specials and many more at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store, where good things cost less down on Highway, Jacksonville, and Main Street in Maysville. Single pack T-bone steak is only $7.99 a pound. Family pack boneless pork chops just $2.79 a pound. How about boneless a pound. Split fire breast is only $2.29 a pound. Whole top blade only $4.79 a pound. And boneless fire breast just $1.49 a pound. And remember, they'll be every day by the butchers at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store, and they use only the finest and certified Angus beef and Sanderson's Farm chicken. Urban Produce, fresh Haas avocados, you get $5. White or yellow onions, 99 cents a pound. Sweet, ripe peaches, plums, or nectarines, just $2.79 a pound. Navel oranges are only 59 cents each. Grapes or 5-pound bag of red, white, or Yukon Gold potatoes for just $3.99. And you get 4 6-packs of Coca Sprites for Richlands Highway, Jacksonville, and Main Street in Maysville. Remember, save big with the pig.
Services the heating and cooling needs of our area with dependable quality train systems, guaranteeing indoor comfort for your home or business. Quality Train Systems, Jacksonville Heating Contractors offers 24-hour emergency service, NATE certified technicians, and over 50 years of experience and service you can trust. And with a Jacksonville service agreement, you never pay retail for heating or cooling services and receive priority scheduling. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And in New Bern, you can call Trent Heat 247-1122. If you need service or repairs, just call an old friend. Jacksonville Heating or visit anoldfriend.com or call 910-347-2843.
And we're back for just a second. Special boat for sale today. Okay. Sold one yesterday. Got another one today. It's a demo boat. It's normally about a little over $90,000. You're approaching by the time you get a keeper. So I know 2 ladies right in here, maybe 4, who could go together and buy this boat and have a good time all summer long. Wouldn't you like that? No? You want-
Lee's the one that wants a boat. I don't.
Who?
Lee.
Lee wants a boat. Well, you can help her. You can help clean it too. Boats is beautiful condition. It's just a demo boat, been used complete with the trolling motor. It's got all the electronics you want on. It's got accessories. $79, $999, $95.
You get the trailer with that?
Yeah,
That's a deal.
Does a
Somebody
man
needs-
come
somebody
with
needs
it?
to.
Who?
Does a man come with it?
I can probably find one for
I
you if
might
you like.
need one
To run the boat.
to run the boat and to put it
What,
in the water.
you're saying you're just a mere woman? Is that
No,
what
I'm
you're
just saying I'll let him do all the work.
That's a good deal,
That's
though.
right.
That's an excellent
Bring me
deal.
the drinks.
$20,000 savings in
Yeah.
Tideline Marine. Go by and see George. They open in about 40 minutes. See George, they'll be glad to hook that sucker up and move it on out. Guy walked in yesterday just before 4 o'clock, and he walked out with the ownership of a
Nice.
brand new boat.
Nice.
Paid in
He
cash up front.
He
Get
would-
it.
Hey, buddy, that's the way you do business.
Yeah.
Tideline Marine, again, 159 Old Bridge Street in downtown Jacksonville. Gale warning in effect through this evening. Offshore today, southwesterly winds 5 to 30 knots, gusts to 45 knots. That's about 50 miles per hour. Seas 5 to 8 feet, but they're going to get bigger. 7 to 10 this afternoon. Dominant period 6 seconds. Sounds and river very Kellyish. Rough. Saturday,
Yes.
tomorrow, northerly winds at 20 to 25 knots, diminishing to 10 to 15 in the afternoon. Seas 4 to 6, 2 to 4 near shore. Dominant period 6 seconds. Sounds and river rough, diminishing to a moderate chop by the afternoon. And on Sunday, a mere 5 to 10 knot winds out of the southeast, becoming southerly 10 to 15 in the afternoon, 2 to 4 footers.
Today, showers mainly after 3 p.m., a high of 78. It will be gusty with gusts as high as 32 miles an hour. Tonight, going to be cloudy and then cold and windy tonight.
Mm.
Tomorrow, sunny, high of 54. Gusts will die down some to about 16 miles an hour. Clear, cold, low of 32. And on Sunday, partly sunny, a high of 64. But the winds will be calm.
Yeah. Oh, Sunday's the day.
Yeah.
There you go. You need that boat. Get ready for it. You're live on Local Real Talk. We will be right back.
Check out the Swansboro Area Business Showcase on Saturday, February 25th at the beautiful Swansboro Rotary Civic Center. Doors open at 10 a.m. Admission products and services from area companies. Sample free signature menu items from local restaurants from 11 till 1 and enjoy entertainment on the big stage from youth organizations and local schools. The Business Showcase is sponsored by Under Construction Safety and Molly Maid of the Crystal Coast. For more information, log on to swansborochamber.org.
Welcome to Tim and Tommy Morgan, formerly Morgan Family Dentistry, the Jacksonville and Richlands Morgan offices of Lane and Associates blends the latest technology with personal care and attention, so you have an amazing dental experience. The offices of Lane and Associates welcome all ages and accepts all major over 40 years, with 2 locations in Jacksonville, Richlands and Maysville. Call for an appointment today at 7DDS or online at lanedds.com. Welcome to Lane and Associates Family Dentistry. Coastal Communication and First Citizens Bank again and brings you their annual Shuck and Shag to be held March 9th from 5:30 to 9 p.m. at Sturgeon City, 50 Court Street, Jacksonville. Side dishes and beverages will be served from 5:30 to 7:30. The Band of Oz will take the stage at 6 p.m. playing your favorite beach classics. The Band of Oz. There will be a silent auction featuring some of Onslow County's foods and Shag and Partner to this once-in-a-year event. Tickets $60 or $100 a couple. That includes everything. All Oz. Get your tickets today at coastalcarolina.edu or call 910-938-6234 or 910-938-67. It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
All right, we're back. We got some fine guests in the studio that I haven't yet. So good morning, ladies. How are you?
Hey.
Good morning.
And one of them's got my dog, and he's just having a good time. Shockwave came up knocking on the door every morning. And you found his bacon strips over there?
I gave him one. Don't
Okay,
we
good.
moved him. Lee moved him over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will
he's
do anything.
He likes food.
So he does. Good eating.
Mhm.
Um,
So how would someone that wanted to
Best way would be to go onto our website,
okay.
which is jpanc.com. Everything on there. So we have all of our youth programs, we have our teen outreach, we have our adult auditions. We also have a theater swag show. And then we have our community partners. And I wanted to talk a little bit about them too, because without them, we wouldn't be here. So a page, it's so great because we've made it like a little village. So all our community partners, they have a little shop front on this page. It's like a little village, and it takes a village to make this work.
Thing that you would say that you guys are currently in need of, generally?
Definitely. We are actually doing a fundraiser right now, which I'm going to let Maria. She's done some great videos on this.
Yep.
So
right now we are doing a fundraiser through Krispy Kreme, where if you, oh yes, Facebook page, it's through groupraise.com, I
Yes.
believe. So what you do is you purchase at least a digital dozen. So for of the original donuts sold, half of the proceeds go to JPA's Teen Outreach Program. So our goal was to sell 100 dozen by the end of the month. I think we're up to 20. But so for every $15, because every dozen is 15, so $7.50 of that goes to Teen Outreach.
oh, that's cool. Good.
And as Nikki was
Very
explaining earlier, Teen Outreach is completely free. The kids don't pay. And we're basically in need of donations for that program. And because it is a 501c3, if instead, you wanted to skip the Krispy Kremes, wanted to donate outright, we do give you a tax letter. And thank you. Nikki might even throw in a great big hug.
oh, absolutely.
But yeah, it's
Who
absolutely.
doesn't? What do I get?
Okay, 2 great big hugs.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so if you go to the Jacksonville Performing Arts Facebook page, you'll probably be able to find a link seeing my funny little hopelessly devoted video or to our TikTok.
Me and social media have we have a challenge. I'm challenged apparently because every time we do something up whenever.
Well, that's why we have Lee handling.
Yeah,
all
I know.
that,
That's why she's fixing that
Yeah,
over
she's
there.
fixing all that. So
Anyway, well, that sounds like a wonderful
adults are wanting to come audition for Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Please go on and get all the information and go do it. Don't just say, well, I would like to, but I'm a little scared. Go audition.
You be the beauty, and guess what? I'll be the
You'll be
beast.
beast.
Yeah, absolutely.
One's the
Yeah.
chip, the
I
teacup.
like
I
it.
like chip.
I like my beast at Christmas time.
Well, it's just like
Called the
Phantom of
prime
the
rib.
Opera.
Go onto our website and subscribe, because if you don't want to miss out, like Nikki was talking about earlier, our murder mystery dinner theater, I think it wasn't even 3 days, it was 24 to 48 hours tickets.
Wow.
What we'll do is when we get ready to go live with ticket sales, we'll send out an email to our VIPs,
Mhm.
which you can become one of our VIPs by subscribing.
I'm going to do that. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Ladies, Marissa, Nikki, thank you.
Thank you,
We-
Thank
we
you
do
so
appreciate
much.
you
Thank you all
coming
so
in.
much.
Yeah.
Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure.
Shows.
I'm just glad you're here and you're doing this because I think the arts, it's so important to.
Yeah,
Because-
I'm going to put it on our page.
Yeah,
We're going to put
just-
the information. I wrote the website.
Take a
stuff
picture.
down.
I'm taking
I was
one
like-
anyway. I'm still waiting on
Okay.
it.
Then you can come over here and fill out the form there, right?
Mhm. We'll fill out the form. You're going to audition. Yeah.
No,
Right,
no,
let me
no,
get-
no. To subscribe.
Oh, I can do that. No
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're live, local, real talk, Freedom 97, 1120 AM, WSME. Shockwave is entertaining, and we'll be right back.
Property, but don't have time or expertise to manage management with managing your rental properties. There will be no disappointments. Fountain Management is very receptive to answering any questions along the way. If you're looking for an honest, professional, friendly management, call Fountain Management today, 910-455-1609, or visit Fountain Management at 255 Williamsburg Parkway, Jacksonville.
Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing specializes in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting. In fact, they paint most anything except cars, including homes, businesses, apartment complexes, decks, and they do repairs, wood repairs, pressure washing, waterproofing, and more, including storm repair and cleanup. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing, fully licensed, insured, and locally owned and operated by Roger, and customer satisfaction is always guaranteed. So if you want it painted, maintained, power washed, or need a new roof, call Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, and Power Washing at 910-99749 or visit southerntouchpaintingnc.com. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing salutes our troops and is proud to be part of the continued growth of Onslow and surrounding counties.
WSME, Camp Lejeune, W2 Voice, Jacksonville.
I'm Hank Russo. 2 weeks after a toxic train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio, residents remain worried about the air.
Ohio Governor Mike DeWine is requesting emergency help on the ground from the CDC after President Biden rejected their request for disaster assistance. DeWine now requesting for the CDC to quickly send to the crash site expert medical assistance, including doctors and professionals.
Fox's Brooke Singman. When it comes to President Biden's health, his doctor says
reflux, allergies, and arthritis, but they are all kept in check. And also a small lesion on his chest was sent off for biopsy. The doctor said he is fit.
Fox's Jackie Heinrich. America's listening to Fox News.
It's live and local. Real talk.
All right. We're good. So far, we're good.
So far.
And we're on Facebook now. We're up on YouTube. And
Yes, right,
the
third
camera's
time.
mostly zoomed in. It could go in one more, but it's going to stay there for the duration.
What happened? I
we
think
don't know.
the groundhogs,
I was
the
talking, I
balloons.
was talking with an engineer, and he pulled over the road. We lost complete and total control of this thing. It would not allow me. And we have two backup systems here.
Yes.
So neither one would allow me to get in and
Right,
do anything.
right.
That is the problem when you have something like that happening. Scary.
Yeah, it is
So-
scary because you're just going along and all of a sudden you realized we've just about lost everything.
Well, it's 7:20 to go into a weather break.
Yes.
It went back to 6:00.
I went to start playing music.
It started.
Yes.
Normally, I can just get out of automation and move forward with it and
Right.
restart it, but no, not this time. I got a feeling it's probably an update that's needed on the one of the software programs here.
Yeah.
So it's
Could be.
supposed to do it automatically when we're not here because the computer stays on all the time. Anyways, either that or the Russians hacked us.
Yeah.
Maybe,
There's so
maybe
much
whatever.
going on.
The Air
Crazy.
Force has grounded its entire flight of
Why?
KC-135 tankers. Apparently, something catastrophic could happen. By catastrophic, I mean that the tail could fall off while the plane is flying around.
What? What? You need that tail.
Don't sit near the back of the airplane.
All right.
Planes can return to service. Each plane will get a thorough inspection. The Air Force has already talked about replacing those tankers, but so far nothing. They are ancient. Has been around for a long, long time. 24 of the 90 planes that were inspected already had non-conforming tail pins. That in time, from what I'm not reading, that means that at some point in time during regular inspections, they replaced the tail pin with one that they shouldn't have replaced it with. The inspection process should be wrapped up in about 2 weeks and get the planes back in the air with new tail pins. I would not want to be the one to go out there and test them.
Oh,
I'd leave that up to some other folks. So anyway, the president got a physical, as you just heard on Fox News. And at least one doctor has some concerns. President Biden was deemed to be healthy and vigorous. That'd be like saying that I am healthy and vigorous right now.
Right.
He is stumbling around, and the doctor said, yes, he has problems with that. He has apparently reflux. Well, guess what? I do too. But one thing that it did not mention anything about the president's mental status. One medical observer of Fox News contributors, job of the presidency is a very demanding and stress job. We must ensure, she said, that our leader is physically, mentally, and emotionally capable when it comes to decisions regarding life and death and the overall health, safety, and well-being of our nation.
Well, they just did
Amazing.
a physical test, right? Right?
Questions and they see what kind of response that I give and all that sort of good stuff. They do it at certain ages.
I see. Yes, I understand.
Then along comes Don Lemon.
Oh.
Nikki Haley has announced she's running. She's 54-ish, something like that. And he questioned as to whether she was over the hill. Because she had questioned whether Biden, after you reach 75, should not be automatically tested. Right. So Don Lemon said this 54-year-old lady, former governor of South Carolina, she had all sorts of signs. UN ambassador. UN ambassador. And then he says yesterday, which really ticked off a whole bunch of women at CNN, he said, well, she's got prime.
She's just in
What
her
does that
prime.
mean? What does that mean? He said women in their 20s and 30s, they're in their prime. She's not in her prime.
Depends what for in their prime.
I don't know. But
She's a well-educated woman.
Uh-huh.
She's well, it's just like when she made the announcement and Trump said, oh, I wish her the best, and he spoke highly of her. And then, of course, the last line was, even though she said she would never was the best president ever. So he got his little shot in now. And now he's saying that he made her UN ambassador because she was a bad governor.
She did not. She was governor. He finally came on board after he appointed her. So he bought her support. Okay?
Right.
That's what it was. She was in South Carolina. She's one of the South Carolina. Remember South Carolina's governor that had a girlfriend down there in Brazil or something, and he would just disappear for a week or two at a time? Said he was up in the mountains. And he got an airplane ticket.
Yes. Well, this is
at
his words.
State expense.
The greatest thing Nikki Haley did for our country and the great state of South Carolina was of United Nations ambassador so that the incredible then Lieutenant Governor Henry McMaster could be governor of South Carolina, where he's done an absolutely fantastic job. So here we go. He's already taken his jabs at someone that's going to be running against him in the primary.
Trump or Haley? That is the question.
Well, right now.
Can Trump, Haley, or DeSantis? And
Right.
that will be the question.
And I've already seen people bashing Nikki Haley. And
Why?
But the ones that I've seen doing this are the Trump supporters that will not vote for anybody else. I mean, Trump is their god, so
Oh,
to say.
yeah. Well,
And those are the ones that I have
regardless.
seen.
rabid is what you call them.
Yeah. Well, it's just, I just, I just wonder, are there really good people out there that would make a good president, but they don't want to get into
Even,
the circus of what this is going to
even
be?
if I had a lot to offer, I wouldn't I wouldn't get involved in any politics. I just don't like it.
Well,
To
I've
me-
stepped away from all of it.
Yeah.
I've stepped away from all of it. I did my time. I enjoyed it, but I'm done.
You were sentenced and now you've been freed.
Yeah. I'm
Pardon.
done. I'm done.
3 in a Memphis shopping mall shot Thursday. The 3 were hospitalized for treatment. One male victim was in critical condition. Another male and a female were in stable condition. The victims apparently no immediate reports of a possible motive or who the shooter or shooters
Ooh.
were. Springfield, Ohio police, you ready? Hold on to your drawers.
Uh-oh.
They're investigating reports that African students assaulted elementary students, forcing them to say Black Lives Matter or else.
Oh, no.
Not sure what the or else was. The school's principal told police the incident. She said that told the group of Black students gathered several white students in the playground and forced them to say Black Lives Matter their will. The principal reported that the Black kids recorded the white students who were forced to make the statement. She added that the students who tried to avoid the situation were chained down, dragged, or carried to a particular spot on the playground, with one student getting punched in the head by one of the suspects. The 4 offending kids could face criminal charge of assault and menacing. These are elementary school kids. What in the world is going on? Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning, it's Steve. How y'all
Hey,
doing this morning?
Steve. I'm here. Come fix our stuff.
Sound like you're getting fired up without me.
No, I'm fine now. But it's whatever.
Hey.
Had some electronic models going on early this morning, so I got a little busy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been busy jumping from one platform to the other, trying to keep up with you.
It's all right.
Oh, not a whole lot. Just wanted to call in and say hey this morning.
Hey.
Heard you talking about Nikki Haley throwing her hat in the ring, and that circus started.
How do you?
I don't think she stands a chance.
Against?
I believe Trump will eat her up because she's going to try and bend over backwards to not attack him.
Oh no. No.
She's going to be kid gloving him because she don't want to upset his base.
I think she will go on the attack.
I think she'll go on the attack.
His base has been lost, and he's attacking her, so she will return fire.
I think she will too. Yeah.
So far, she's been like passive aggressive, and that's kind of what I think she's going to do. But
I think as it proceeds, she will cut. The gloves will come off. I think she'll.
She's already talking about DeSantis, and he hasn't even announced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, how they're able to run against Trump, and they've been supporting him. They're going. I don't know. That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
Here's the way they could do it. You ready for this? Since I'm staying out of politics now, but I'm not. Here's the way it's going to happen. Just like it did in 2020. You had a male and a female, kind of like front runners up there, except for Trump's meddling. And then suddenly the female drops out. And suddenly comes the appointee, Biden's selection for vice president. Let me think. Haley, president. DeSantis, vice president. That'd be funny.
Oh my.
I'll tell you what concerns me is that, in 2016, nobody thought Trump was going to win the nomination. And kind of what happened was they won the field that he won a lot of those primaries with a really small amount of vote. And I'm concerned that this time around, similar situation, that if Trump will probably get a good, 15 to 20%, in the primaries.
I don't know.
And if there's 10 other people divvying up that 85%, he could squeak through again with as little as 20% of the vote.
Well, the Democrat will be elected then. Here's the situation that where I kind of disagree. That base of support has dwindled. I mean, people who actually supported and voted for him in 2016. And obviously many of them did not in 2020. A lot of them today would vote for him than voted for him in 2020. Why? Because of the antics, the denial, and really totally asinine he's exhibited since 2020's election.
And in a perfect world, I would agree with you on that. 16, but he did. I thought his support would have dwindled in 2020, but it grew.
Well, the only thing in 2020, and almost as many people did not want Biden as did not want Trump.
Yeah, that's quite possible.
That's the thing.
The quality of the candidates is
yeah.
over the last
So when are you going to run?
decade or so.
You going to announce that you're going to run for president?
Man, I wouldn't think that I would be qualified for something.
What's that got to do with it, Joe?
But it doesn't seem like the qualifications, that high anymore. But yeah.
All right, Steve, where are you playing tonight?
In Cedar Point there.
I know where it is.
You ain't never been. Y'all said y'all been. That's right. Y'all did a fundraiser there or something.
Yeah, we did something there, and it was nice. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you,
really
sir.
Nice place.
Hey, it's Butch.
Hey, Buzz, how are you? What's going on?
Hey, it's Butch. Hi, Dee Dee.
Dee Dee's not here anymore. What's up?
Oh my, I'm sorry. Hello, how are you doing? I used to call all the time. I was one of your favorite.
What's on your mind?
What's cooking?
A lot is on my mind. I'm more really interested in what mine, but I know Ron DeSantis is also very good, and now Nick Haley as well.
I think probably Kelly. She's sitting there. Kelly is sitting.
I didn't vote every time, and they told me it's a waste. I would write in my favorite, maybe my favorite person. Sometimes maybe a character from Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah,
but I have a question. Okay, if I do the same thing I did in 2020, I just vote more than one time for more than one person, because I found out a way to do that. It just with a special, certain, I guess it's a legal vote.
Well, if you did it and you're fessing up on here and it's deemed to be a felony, they're probably going to take out a warrant for your arrest. So
why is it?
It's simple to vote more than one time.
I voted like 10 times.
That's 10 offenses. Well, 9 offenses. You can vote legally once. You're in prison.
Oh, no. Oh, what does Dee Dee have to say about it?
I don't know. Dee Dee?
She's not been here for a couple of years. Where you been?
Dee Dee been gone a couple of years. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? Where did time go?
Yeah, it's
See,
flying.
there you
Just, Hey, we got to go. We got to do some weather.
We're about to take a commercial
Oh,
break.
not talking to me.
All right. We'll talk to you later. Let's take a quick break. Catch up again. You're live in local Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM WSME.
For 40 years now, people throughout Jacksonville and Onslow County have trusted Barnes Diamond Gallery for all their jewelry needs for every special occasion. They understand that every day graduation. Let Barnes Diamond Gallery custom design something for you. Barnes Diamond Gallery does on-site repair and selection of diamonds, diamond fashion bands, pendants, watches, earrings, gemstone rings, and necklaces for anyone for any occasion. Major credit cards for gold and silver. Barnes Diamond Gallery, 461 Western Boulevard, Suite 120, Jacksonville, open 9:30 to 5:30 through Friday.
If you plan to rebuild, remodel, repair, or do cottage or home improvements, Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Morris City, should be your first stop. Williams Hardware, fasteners, plumbing, and electrical supplies, along with Gerber, Buck, and Case knives. Williams Hardware is your helpful handy hardware store. Williams Hardware cuts glass to size. Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Morris City, open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 to 6 p.m. 726-7158.
What kind of off-roading, boat towing fish getting into this year? Do it in a new Ram or Jeep from National Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Come get Westwood Jeep Ram.
Highway 17 in Jacksonville.
It's a national thing. Go now.
Jacksonville's famous Mai Tai restaurant is open for in-house dining for your enjoyment, and now features a seafood dinner buffet beginning at 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday until 9 on Sundays. All you can eat seafood for just $14.95. Located at 109 Henderson Drive, Mai Tai is open Tuesday through Sunday from 11 till 9. Featuring a loaded buffet, appetizers, entrees with all your favorite beef, chicken, and seafood combinations. Their hibachi comes with onions, zucchini, and your choice of fried or steamed rice. Lunch buffet is just $12.99 and $14.95 for all you can eat seafood buffet. For takeout, call 910-346-5382 or 910-346-65 and online at mythainc.com. Delivery available through your favorite app. All you can eat dinner seafood buffet 4 to 9 Tuesday through Saturday and Sundays 11 to 9. Mai Tai Restaurant for over 35 years.
Tammy from Allstate Swansboro reminds you to check your mailbox today and find your quote on homeowners insurance. Tammy from Allstate Smile to make sure you're in good hands, like helping you customize your homeowners and windstorm coverage with the Write Your Own homeowners policy. Yes, save even more automobile, boat, motorcycle, and even your golf cart. Remember, if it rolls or floats, call Tammy for a quote. You and everything you own are in good hands with Tammy Fry. Phone 910-326-5383 today. Tammy Fry Allstate, 638 West Corbett Avenue in the friendly city by the sea, Swansboro. Remember, check your mailbox today for safe homeowners insurance.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
And let's see. We're good to go. Gale warning in effect through this evening. It's marine forecast courtesy of Bullsley. That's what it's all about. Right downtown Jacksonville, 159 Old Bridge Street for all of your fishing and boat. That's enough to put gas in that boat for a long time.
True.
20 grand.
Yeah.
It's got a single engine on it, 150 horsepower Mercury, top of the line. It's a no, that one's 175 horsepower Mercury. This one now it's a 21-foot Aqua Sport bay boat. All the bells and whistles on it already because it's a demo boat. Got wonderful electronics on board. Got a trolling motor. You are ready to roll.
But you get the trailer. That's like a
and it comes with a trailer.
Yes.
And it's an easy loader trailer. You can get it on and off of there with no problem whatsoever.
Well, that's why people should buy it, for the fact you have to buy a trailer separately.
Yeah, anything separate. It's a package deal.
Good deal. That's a good deal.
Tideline Marine, again, drop on by in 7 minutes and 30 seconds. The doors will be open. 159 over 30 knots offshore. It's going to get worse. Gust of 45 knots, seas 5 to 8. And they're going to get worse. 7 to 10 feet this afternoon. Dominant period 6 seconds. They're fairly close together for big waves like that. Sounds and rivers very rough. Tomorrow, northerly 45 knots, 10 to 15 in the afternoon. 4 to 6 footers, 2 to 4 near shore. Dominant period 6 seconds. Sounds and rivers will remain rough. It's diminishing to a moderate chop by afternoon. Now Sunday, completely different story. It looks like we have changed zip codes and moved to some really nice weather. Southeasterly winds, knots, becoming southerly 10 to 15 in the afternoon. Seas, a very moderate 2 to 4 feet.
Well, that's a far cry from today.
7 to 10.
Yeah. Well, today there'll be showers mainly after 3 p.m. High of 78 with gusts as high as 32 miles an hour, and it's 80% chance of rain. So, folks, it's going to rain today. Be careful this evening when you're getting off work and you're driving in the evening. Just take your time. You know, the roads do get kind of slippery. Tonight, chance of showers mainly before 7, then cloudy, then clearing, but the low will be 32. It will still be gusty winds tonight with gusts as high as 22 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny, high of 54, with gusts dying down some to about 16 miles an hour. Tomorrow night, clear, cold, low of 32, and on Sunday, partly sunny, high of 64, calm winds.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
going to be nice, real
Yeah.
nice. Sunday's going to be the day, folks.
Yeah.
Go down to Tideline today or tomorrow by 2 o'clock tomorrow. By 5 o'clock, go ahead and stock up. It's all right. Buy a
Right.
boat while you're at it if you want to. Then Sunday, you can have a really good time out there. Sunday would be the day that you could run out to the Gulf Stream, or if you want to, and look for some wahoo or king mackerel. You never know what you're going to find out there. Water's much warmer. It's going to be in the 70s offshore,
Mhm.
and a totally different world when you get out there.
I
Okay,
ha-
the
I have
latest.
some quick information real quick. Let
Okay.
me do this now. I got my data from 2022 for Onslow County. There were 670 overdoses. 344 were opiate
Oh
overdoses,
my,
and there were 62 overdose deaths.
62 last
Uh-huh.
year.
There were particular months where our overdoses were higher. November of 2022, we had 91 overdoses.
Oh,
Yeah, which is a lot.
yeah.
And then the next month with the highest, let's see, let me look, would have been October. And then after that, March.
Wow.
Every month we had overdoses. Any months that did not have overdoses.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
And so there were deaths in every single month as well.
Wow.
It's very
Wow.
sad, Rayford.
It
Very,
is
very
sad. Illegal
The,
for absolutely no reason,
Yeah,
no reason
yeah.
whatsoever
the
for the
18,
almighty
yeah,
dollar.
18 to 55-year-old age range was our highest overdose death rate.
Mm.
And what is interesting about this is they were predominantly white,
Mhm.
and they showed to males to females in overdose were almost equal.
That's
Well,
unusual.
historically, it's been mostly male.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is Onslow County. This isn't anywhere else. This is Onslow County. So, I just wanted to put that out there for everybody in perspective. And we, still are combating this, and this is an issue.
It's,
That's what I
it's
had.
sad. It's
Yeah.
very tragic. The latest on the last 3 balloons shot down by Air Force
Oh, my.
jets is
Yeah.
becoming very interesting. In the
Yeah.
days since the Air Force shot down the 3 unidentified,
Mhm.
they shot them down, blew them out of the sky.
Mhm.
Questions linger about just what these objects actually were.
Yeah.
We do know a week earlier, we blew that one out of the sky, and
Yeah, we
they've got the payload. They
Mhm.
got a big bunch of stuff. They're examining it. Gathering a big briefing that the folks had from armed services, getting a lot of good intel.
Mhm.
So that's good. On Thursday, yesterday, a report by Aviation Week offered an intriguing hypothesis of those 3 objects this week could be. A missing in action globe-trotting balloon belonging to an Illinois-based hobbyist. The Hobbyist Club, by the way, is a ham radio hobbyist club.
Okay.
The Northern Illinois Bottle Cap Balloon Brigade's silver-coated party-style Pico balloon reported its last position on February 10th at nearly 40,000 feet just off the west coast of Alaska. Projections showed that the object would be floating over the central part of the Yukon Territory the next day, the same day that an F-22 shot down an unidentified flying object in that general area.
Yeah.
The balloon carry amateur radio transmitters to provide tracking data to ground receiving stations. NORAD told Fox News that the FBI hobby group
Mhm.
and expects the National Security Council to have more on potentially identifying the objects.
Question: does this group have the ability to grab? I mean,
I
and
don't
I'm asking,
have a clue.
do they just turn it loose and let it fly around?
not,
Do they
then
have ability to punch into something and send it to back down to home base?
I don't. These are small balloons. They're
Right.
party style balloons. They're over the counter balloons.
But if they do,
Anywhere from $8 to about $150 for one of these balloons.
but you would think that they would have
They
thought,
should-
you
they
know
should-
what, we might want to ground this thing for
Yeah.
till things kind of die down a little bit. I
One
mean,
of the guys, a ham out of Illinois, he told I forgot online that, yeah, I've had this thing going along for years and years and years. It's already made 3 trips around the globe. This one balloon
I'm
that he
surprised
set up.
nobody shot it down before.
See a balloon the size of,
Yeah.
now the size of 3 buses is one thing.
That's that was what China
you
had,
know,
but this is just
a 3-foot balloon,
Kelly
a
released.
part
I mean,
pile of electronics.
okay,
We're
yeah.
talking about minuscule weight.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it. I've
Mhm.
heard about them in the past. I knew they used to launch all sorts of things.
FAA regulations, if you're going to put something in the skies like that, you need to let
I don't know.
somebody know.
I'm pretty sure
Because,
anything under control like that is. I don't know about anything
How
like
is it
this.
staying up? Oh, them run out. It does when I have parties at my house and balloons in there. I
You
mean,
got some cheap balloons.
yeah. So
That's cheap helium.
yeah.
Now,
So I'm just curious.
The helium will go through, especially little party balloons, type small ones.
Yeah.
You know, you blow up type balloons.
Mhm.
They will lose the air that's in them
Yeah.
because they're porous
Mhm. Okay.
for hydrogen and send it up.
That would not be good.
Hydrogen lifts a lot more.
Mhm.
You know that? We used to make,
Rotten eggs. Yeah.
Oh,
but it will fly stuff.
we used to have to, everybody
You-
starts
It hurts
talking
your
silly.
lungs.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
talk like Mickey Mouse and
Right.
whatever
We
it
used
is.
to do
yeah.
that all the
Donald
time.
Duck. Yes.
Some Dunkirk news today.
Start.
We've got some good ones.
Are you
I'm
s-
gonna.
By the
And
way,
the
are
worst
you
part about it
smelling
is,
what Nikki left here?
no, what is it?
It's
Pickle.
sterile. I hope the bacon and maple.
Because they use peanuts in their food at Daryl's.
Yes.
That's why I don't go.
Oh my. Well, y'all keep on with the
Yeah.
dumb
Yeah,
quick
what the
news.
hell?
Okay.
I'll work the Scotch
Um,
tape over here.
I'm smelling.
Okay, so we're going. Well, a lot of this news comes out of Florida today, and it just worked out this way because I used all things that from the last 2 weeks. So it is not picking on Florida Day, other than it's been some good dumb crook news today. So
Oh yeah.
y'all can eat that. So we're going
Oh.
to start in Flagler County,
Mm-hmm.
and which is in Northeast Florida. So 2 guys from Tampa stole a Peterbilt semi tractor trailer truck, complete with the little bedroom thing on the back. Okay. Then it just was the truck part, that it hadn't hooked to an actual trailer. And so they decided, and now Grant, let me back up. So this tractor trailer was
What?
it was hot pink, which is
Who
an
drives a
unusual
hot
color.
pink tractor trailer?
So they stole it.
But who
I bet-
drives it?
I'm betting it was a girl, but I don't know. Maybe this was, some particular, like a company that's their colors or that's their whatever.
Be
I
on
don't
the
know.
lookout for a hot pink tractor trailer rig. It was stolen for it. But
$280,000 truck. And it was stolen hours earlier from Columbia County, Florida. So how these
how do you
two,
hide that?
Well, let me tell you, they went to the store, got a bunch of cans of red spray paint, parked the stolen truck in the back parking lot of the Days Inn on Interstate 95.
Oh my gosh.
And proceeded to start spray painting it red. Now, a concerned citizen contacted the sheriff's office there, and because they are like, okay, there's no way this is anything
It's
legit.
suspicious, y'all.
Yeah, because people painting a truck are not going to be using cans of spray paint.
Mm-mm.
So the suspects were a
Had a
man,
motel.
and they fled into the woods, and they became running southbound along 95 through the woods. So the police start chasing them. They finally caught them, and they caught the woman first, and then they caught the guy. And they were charged with resisting arrest without violence, grand theft motor vehicle, and felony, and facing additional charge of possession of a removed vehicle ID number. So he took the VIN number off, and possession of fentanyl.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm assuming their plan of action for these 2 bumming boobs was, we're going to steal this truck, maybe paint it and sell it. I don't know. I mean,
You're not going to be able to sell a
what
truck
kind of crap?
except
And the
unless you ship it
pictures were
overseas.
awful of their horrific paint job with spray paint because that's not how it's done.
They're not going to get a job at a shop.
Oh my Lord, no, they are not. Idiots. So then it gets better. We go to Haines City, Florida, and a witness called 911 a guy in a 2006 Buick. What happened was it gets better. A man, and he was at cow pasture. Okay, he had an old Buick car on his cow pasture, and it was parked there. And the guy knows setting in my car. And he was, unlocking his fence gate, so he could see somebody watching him. So the guy that owns the farm closed the car door and called 911. Okay. It gets better, Rayford. In the car. Okay. They wanted to know why he was still why he didn't open the door and get out. When they further looked at him, he had a bag of white powdery substance hidden in and they, tested presumed positive for cocaine. The deputy writes in his report, I asked the suspect if he knew where he obtained the narcotics, to which he replies, this is my prescription. It gives me superpowers. Okay. It gets better.
7th floor.
He also, when they searched him, had a handcuff key that did not belong to him. He could not tell them how he got the handcuff key.
I lost mine. Maybe he found it.
So when he was asked what he was doing sitting in the Buick, he said he was thirsty as he walked by the pasture and wanted to search for coins to buy a drink.
In a cow pasture.
There were coins in the car pocket.
Mm-hmm.
They asked him why. So he was arrested and charged with burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, whatever that means, largely petty theft,
A car.
possession of cocaine, of drug paraphernalia, and possession of a concealed handcuff key while in custody. They asked him why he did not open the car door and go out. This bumbling boob said he did not know how to open the door.
With that much coke, he probably didn't.
And
I was stoned out of my
police got
ever-loving mind. I couldn't get out of the car.
Well, they got a big laugh out of it when they got there and they asked the farm owner, why is this guy still in the car? And he says, door. And the other deputy's like, and he just stayed there for real? And he's like, yes. So they knew they had some nonsense on their hands with that. I know we have a caller.
Yeah, we do. Good morning. Who's this? Way.
Yeah.
And my
How you
donkey.
guys doing?
How about my donkey up here?
Oh, we love the donkey.
Yeah. Make sure that Mike McHugh sees the donkey the last. Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Kelly,
Yes.
can we talk?
Let's hear it. Probably go for it.
Listen, a couple of weeks ago you said that
Do anything.
didn't do anything. huh?
Nothing. Nope.
Wow.
Because he tells me he loves me. He's always
No dinner, no.
No, nothing.
You saw what the man next to you did,
Yep.
the unaffiliated.
Yep.
You saw what he
Yep.
did on that day, right?
Yep. No, we did nothing. We actually both worked late that night.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Did nothing.
Well, it's really not the same day. You know that. I mean, people do take care of their loved ones on special days, even though we do love them every day.
Yes, all the time. So one day.
What did you do for your anniversary, Theo?
Nice. We went out to dinner, too.
Oh, good.
Did you have a
I
good
kept,
dinner?
I kept looking around, hoping I'd see you.
Not there. Now, unless you pay, you'll come
I
on
know,
over.
that's what
I
I
did
said.
invite you and told you I'd take care of it.
Not on the same day. You tell me 2-3 days before
Yeah,
so I can prepare.
yeah.
I already made reservations somewhere else.
You
nice
can
try.
cancel. You can
Theo
cancel.
will
I can get reservations.
Notice. Yeah.
So I'm going to pick on Mike McHugh today. You mind?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So,
He's
Mike,
laughing.
if you're listening, you called us a few days ago and you said that Biden and the Bidens with China and all that. But I've been waiting for you to tell us, catch up on Trump and his son-in-law Jared that got 2.5 billion from the Saudi Arabia there from the Crown Prince. Can you explain to us what that money's for and what's he doing with it? So
He's running a re-election campaign for one thing.
The other thing I want to talk to Mike is about. I had a funeral a couple of weeks ago.
I'm sorry.
We lost a beautiful lady, and I was going to Moorhead City. Before I got into Swansboro, I see a big sign over there that says Democrats and Socialism. Then on the voter fraud,
I've seen those signs.
vote GOP.
Yeah, they're on private property.
Signs, or is it two different people that have those signs? Because if it's one guy, two different people, it seems like the Swansboro mentality is about the Democrats. So go to Swansboro as a place to come and spend money and this and that. Is he talking about Republicans only? So, all right.
We'll ask him.
Oh, this will be interesting.
That's a good question. Is it one person or two? Don't know. But I'm sure Mike. Two different.
Yes,
Okay.
I know one of them.
Okay.
Okay, so why does he have? Why is he allowing? I know it's free speech, but why is he allowing those kind of? As a Democrat going through that town, I see that. Why would I money in Swansboro? Why would I stop there when I see signs like that?
Theo, first of all, it's not in Swansboro itself. It's in the county area.
Is it on somebody's private property?
it's on
Oh,
somebody's
yeah, they
private
could put
property.
anything there.
I
Okay.
just so happen the way into Swansboro on both ways. Okay.
Yes, I understand
I think Theo was thinking people that aren't Republican are going to think that like the Swansboro is promoting it, but reality, I hear
Theo,
what Theo's
I'm going to give you a
saying.
little history on some other location too that caught a lot of national attention back in the 70s. I think it was, could be the 60s. Is right outside Smithfield, North Carolina.
Okay.
Lee
That's
probably remembers it.
KKK country.
This is KKK country,
Yep.
and it was a billboard that was put up there.
Oh,
They
my
paid. They
Lord.
paid for it. The Klan paid for it, and it was a rad rap. Just FYI, the not the people with the sign company, but or the Klan, but the people in Smithfield that they said allowed it. No, the people in Smithfield got nothing to do.
So you're
And the
saying
government had nothing to do with it. Some individual, one of those idiots,
Yeah.
wearing robes and
what a
stuff,
moron. Yeah.
he paid for it. They ended up on a dang thing that
That's
you
right.
can do to stop
It's free
free
speech.
enterprise.
So you're
Neither the-
saying same thing in this
Okay.
case.
Yeah.
But look, let me tell you something. This country is only 250 years old.
Yep.
And the mental talk hasn't changed. It's going to go for a few more generations before this kind of mentality changes.
Well,
You're
I
not
don't.
going to change them overnight. And 250 people are unhappy. And therefore, you're separating, you're dividing this country since 250 years.
Now,
Okay?
I assume when you say you're talking about the people putting up this crap.
Yeah, the people
Okay.
putting up this crap and people still believing all this stuff. Okay? I mean, if you've got the Constitution, it tells you every man is equal. Every man and woman is equal. Get it through your head.
I
But
agree.
they don't want to do that.
They don't. A lot of people don't want to do that. Some are holier than thou.
Okay, so because we're only 250 years old, this is going to go for a long time. And are you promoting guns, passing guns out to these kind of people and all kinds of stuff is not going to help. How many shootings have we had so far? Mass shootings, Rayford.
How many
do you have
people
right
how
now?
many people in Onslow County were shot last year?
Okay, so
How many
the
people
guns
died
out,
of fentanyl overdoses last
Thank
year in
you.
Onslow
Okay.
County? 62.
Okay.
62.
That's
Thank you.
look, the overdosing and the drugs is another problem.
Yeah,
The
it's a
guns
big
is
one.
one problem. The overdose
Yeah.
is another problem. When you used to have the cocaine and all kinds of stuff, remember they used to send some jets down in South America and burn all those fields and all that stuff?
I
We
don't
were
know
doing
what
things
you're
about
talking. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
We need to do that again, Theo. I'm all for
Okay.
that.
But when you have people born in America, the land of opportunity, people are dying to come over here, okay? And you get up in the morning and you start taking the joints, and this is the only thing you're doing while you're in this country, what are we supposed to do about it? You tell me.
I agree.
You tell me when an 18-year-old or 20-year-old thinks about nothing about getting high in the morning
Yeah.
or taking a gun and going shooting innocent kids. What are you going to do about it?
I don't know.
You say something. Go ahead, Rayford. What are you going to do about it?
If I see it, I say it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't suggest it for other individuals, but given training, even though it was some years ago, if I see something like that, I'm going to get involved a whole lot faster than I would recommend you get involved.
Yeah. Okay.
You got a phone.
One more thing I got to say.
Go.
The ladies that you have our kids get involved
We should.
in more of those things. I don't like kids getting involved in football.
Okay.
They're bringing their brains, they're bringing their knees, their elbows. They're going around with casts on. Okay, and if you ask Chris Rayner, Boston University came out with more testing on the brain and found that a lot of football players have damaged brains. Okay, somebody's got have them join the theater, have them do music, have them do anything but get their bodies all messed up, because when they can reach our age, at anything over 60 days, you are going to feel it as soon as the weather changes and it rains. You are going to be in pain. I played for 1 year and I stopped it, but
Yeah.
I didn't know the things I know now, Ray.
Well, I'm
That's
not.
what
I'm
trying
not.
to
I
tell
was just
you.
asking you, but I never played
I
football
played 1 year. That's it. I was
ball at all. Okay. But you want to know aches and pains? These ladies here will tell you about the aches and pains, the
Yeah.
swellings that I've got,
Well, see?
the arthritis that I got. But I didn't play.
That's okay, and you still have pains. Imagine if you played football, that you didn't know what we know today.
Yeah. All right. We're up against a break here.
take a
We're
break.
running a
All
little
right.
bit late. All right. Thank
Okay,
you.
that sign up there, okay?
Yes, we're working on the
Appreciate
big
it.
one. Yeah.
We're getting it. I got it.
Yeah.
It'll be done.
Yeah.
Talk to you later. You're live in Local Real Talk. We got to take a couple of commercial breaks and right back.
Mohawk All Pet Protection and Warranty is the only carpet protection and warranty for all pets, all accidents, all the time. Because your pets are family members. Gorgeous, durable, solid tech, luxury vinyl tile. Mohawk has the ultimate floor for every room in your home. All pets. Contact Watkins Floor Covering online at watkinsnewfloor.com. Watkins Floor Covering, thanking you for voting them the best of the best for 2022. In the flooring category covering. They're more than just floors. It's custom showers, custom tubs, carpet cleaning, backsplashes, bathrooms, commercial, retail, and home floor covers. 1997 with locations in Jacksonville and Surf City. Watkins Floor Covering. You stand on it, we stand behind it.
Check out the showcase February 25th at the beautiful Swansboro Rotary Civic Center. Doors open at 10 a.m. Admission is free. Check out products and services from area companies, from youth organizations and local schools. The Swansboro Area Business Showcase is sponsored by Under Construction Org.
Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where we love to make you smile. On Richlands, Morgan offices of Lane & Associates Family Dentistry blends the latest technology with personal care and attention. Amazing dental experience. The offices of Lane & Associates welcome all ages and accepts all major insurances, including military. Lane & Associates Family Dentistry has been serving the state of New York for 40 years, with 2 locations in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call for an appointment today at 877-LANE-DDS or online eds.com. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry.
If your plans include hitting the road this year to do some traveling, make sure a visit to Silence Mind with the best value in all name brand tires and the largest selection of used tires in this area. In addition, the Quality Tire Center is a North Carolina inspection station and does complete brake service, oil changes, and alignment service. Silence Service Center, 1707 Lejeune Boulevard, Jacksonville, and 108-910-353-4760.
Freedom 97.1 at 11:20 a.m. Community Calendar. 21st Annual Chili Poker Run happens Saturday, February 18th at Lejeune Motors, Lejeune Boulevard, Jacksonville. Registration starts at 9 a.m. with the last buy again at 2 p.m. First prize, best hand, $500. Second prize, second best hand, $200. And third prize, $100. Door prizes, 50-50 raffle, awesome auction items for bidding, free food and drink for each rider. All bikes and cars are welcome, and all donations benefit veterans of POW MIA issues and Anthony L. Goodwin Memorial Scholarship Fund for the Veterans Dependent Children. It's the 21st Annual Chili Poker Run, Saturday, February 18th at Lejeune Motorsports, Jacksonville. To find out more, 319.
The best deal for the grill is at Jones LP each Friday from 8 a.m. till closing at 5. Jones LP Gas and Oil
Hey,
Company
Doug, hang
will
in there.
fill
We
your
got
20
two more
pound
commercials
LP gas
after
grill
this one.
cylinder for only $11. You heard that right. Each Friday till closing. Oil Company, 3881 Wilmington Highway in heart of Verona. In addition to saving money on your LP gas for the grill, Jones Gas and Oil is your full service gas, oil, residential, commercial, and agricultural gas and oil needs, as well as gas appliances, LP replacement parts, fill cylinders, and tankless water heaters. And they offer a 10% military discount on installation. Cylinder filled every Friday until closing for only $11. Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 the Old Wilmington Highway, Verona. Phone 910-346-6384.
Hello there, this is Kirk. Are you a veteran or active duty service member or someone in need of assistance with the VA department claim? I just want to let you know that my office may be able to help. So please don't hesitate. 252-931-1003. Again, this is Congressman Greg Murphy, and the number is 252-931-1003.
Whether it's a quick bite to go or a sit-down lunch meeting, make the Burrow Restaurant your midday go-to eatery. From small sandwiches to steak, seafood, chicken, and pasta, there's something for everyone, including a kids menu. Or pick up a Low Country boil from the Burrow's Low Country Kitchen for your next off, and craft cocktails to go. Restrictions apply. Ask for details. The Burrow Restaurant, 109 North Front Street in historic downtown Swansboro.
And we're back, and we've got a couple of minutes here. Doug, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll make this very quick. I just want a piece of legislation there that would ban polling places from being located on colleges and universities of Texas. If you'll remember, after Obama was elected in 2008, Republicans started to talk about voter ID. After Biden was elected, talk about getting rid of mail-in ballots. And now that you had, in this last midterm, millennials show up, Republicans are talking about making it much, much difficult for a vote. The lesson is very simple. If Republicans don't like the way you vote, they will do everything in their power to take your vote away. It is a disgusting thing. That's why there's only one true Patriotic Party.
All right. Thank you for your opinion.
Bye, Doug.
I don't know how I feel about the mail-in ballots anyway. Unless
Right.
you're going to be out of the country, unless you cannot go vote, if you're going to be for your work, or
Yeah, but the
vacation.
polling places.
But I'm going to get to that
Okay.
next. And for in all of the polling places out there,
Mhm.
it's long a month
Mhm.
to go out and vote anyway.
Mhm.
I would imagine that any college kid out there would be absolutely and should not vote if they couldn't find a voting place to vote in advance. Don't you?
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
But a lot of colleges go to school away from home.
Yes.
So how many are going most of them are not going to vote in that local election anyway.
Yeah. You mean kind of like a board camp? No voting places aboard Camp Lejeune,
Correct. That's
the
right.
second
Yeah.
largest Marine base
Yeah.
in the world.
Mhm.
Now, are we discriminating against the Marines and the sailors and
But
the
because
others?
they don't
And how many of those do you think actually call their home of record and ask for an absentee ballot? to be
None,
mailed to them?
probably. I'd say a
few.
very low
Some of
number.
them who are
Very
deployed will do that.
Who really, really are into it, they'll
Mhm.
do that. But the majority, no, they
Yeah.
don't care.
No.
Yeah, we're waiting for a quick call here from Chris Rayner. He should be ringing us up here. Coming up, our Fox News break at the top of the hour or close to the top of the hour.
Sports talk.
Yeah, it is sports talk. And today they've got a head basketball coach at Jacksonville High. Yay!
Put a sneak car driver in there. Sunday's Daytona.
'Cause he does
Chris.
local
Well,
sports.
where are
We
you
don't have a
going
local
to get
NASCAR
one
driver.
to be in
Look,
there for Saturday?
I could have found. I even brought my
And they're going to be
Daytona.
and they're going to be
mower.
racing on Sunday.
Lee's obsessive.
Yeah, Daytona.
You
This
could get a
is the big
local race
race.
car driver that drives out at
Carteret.
Coastal
Well, the
Plains
Great
or
American
Carteret.
Speedway right here in Jacksonville. Look
Yeah.
I even brought my Daytona.
Leah's very excited. Don't anybody try to contact Leah on Sunday because it's Daytona and she's not going to answer your phone call.
Let me give you her telephone
I'm
number.
going to go ring your doorbell.
No, not.
Let's see. Do we have Chris on our line? Hello? No, Chris?
Hello, Chris. I'll send it to you.
Was there? Whoops. No, just disconnected.
Weird.
That is weird. That
It's-
balloon.
I mean,
Let's
I'm
go
telling you.
outside.
And it's warm outside too.
Yeah, those balloons.
I'm in short sleeves.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
I
my
think one
goodness.
morning we should just broadcast from outside.
The birds are loud out there though. I had to make a phone
We
call
see
earlier.
The birds are loud
They're
outside.
loud.
Good morning.
Good morning. Everything's the greatest land calling show in the county.
Good morning.
How are you
Chris.
doing?
Hey, Chris.
Calling in today is Chris Reader.
Yes.
Talk.
Yep.
Hope everyone can keep on listening at 9 o'clock. Got basketball coach Sean Thompson today.
I'm glad to hear that. It's the right school because two of us in here, two of us went to that school.
That's right.
If they win tonight in the conference tournament, they'll be host.
Yay.
Awesome.
Cards.
Yay.
That'd be awesome. So what you guys up to today?
Oh, well, we had some gremlins in the studio to begin with this morning. Hope they have left and don't have not got to your studio. 'cause
Yeah, messed our equipment all up.
It was,
So far, things are working well. So we'll see.
I had to get the engineer involved.
I listened to the show a lot yesterday. I heard Mark Robinson call in.
Yeah.
Yes, what great.
Call in. He
Yes.
texted the night before. We were texting. He said he was going to be on there around 8 o'clock or so. So I want to make sure I listen.
Yeah.
I love his point talking about the riots over the summer.
Yes.
The summer before, talking about how people want things changed to come to the table and do it the right way, not
Right.
just mob rules.
I
That was one of
agree.
the better points. You just can't do it because you want to. You know what I mean?
That's right. If I if
Great
I
briefing with you
if
guys.
I could do everything I wanted, the world would not be safe.
Well, it'd be safe for people like us.
Yeah, probably.
I
No,
don't know about the nut jobs out there.
yeah.
But
Anyway,
anyway, people keep on listening. We'll be here. We'll talk up the coach and tell you all about Jacksonville Cardinal basketball. I will say that since we've been covering their games, they've only lost one game.
yay.
See?
Well,
There you go.
Now, if that meant they only played one, that played like 6 or 7. They've been on a roll since they covered them. So
That's cool.
seeing that press table over there,
Yeah.
it makes it feel like uptown. You know what I mean?
Well, it is uptown. Jacksonville has grown
Yeah.
tremendously. Hey, Chris, you ever fishing as part of your sports area? You ever go
Oh, yeah.
you go fishing?
Yeah, you
Well,
take me fishing.
Yeah, if you want to go catching, I'll take you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Because
the
we-
only way.
Yeah, well, you don't get seasick, do you?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, I'm going to invite you out there one of these days, and the boat's about ready for the spring dunking. Good long ride one day when the water's nice and calm. It will not be today or
that's
tomorrow.
bad. It's a good long ride. I've seen the Sopranos before.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, that's one way. That's a one-way trip. That won't be us.
Yeah, that's the way you get rid of you with those cement shoes.
You'll be coming home.
Chris.
I appreciate it. Yes, ma'am.
Chris, are you going to bring up anything about Sunday?
Lord, Chris, please bring it up.
You better bring it up.
You better bring it up.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
You know what
Daytona
I'm
for her.
talking about.
Please do it.
Not the Super Bowl, but the Super Bowl motor race.
Thank
Yeah.
you. See, Chris knows.
We got the queen of Daytona in here.
I've got my
telling you.
Daytona
Are
Cup
you-
today.
Are you going to be down there, Lee?
No, not this year. I want to, but
One year we all need to get together and let Ashley fund a trip to Bristol.
I'm telling you,
We can do
you
that.
need to work on it, Chris.
I will.
Tell Ashley he also needs to sponsor the boat in a fishing tournament that you'll be fishing in. What do you think?
Too, you can come along with us.
Yeah.
That's
Wait.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now that. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We need some chum.
He's pretty much going to be there.
All right.
Thank
We'll
you,
be
Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
All right.
Y'all take care.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good- Have a good show. Chris Rayner, Sports Talk right here on
He is
WSME. It
crazy.
happens every Friday at 9 o'clock. And so he's going to be a little bit late today because we started early with him.
It's fun to work with.
Yeah, he is. He's a
All
good
right.
guy. Very good guy. You're live and local. Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. Fox News is next. Sports Talk is after that. Daily D's coming up at Hollywood. Man will be in the house at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We'll see you Monday morning if the Gremlins are dead.
WSME, Camp Lejeune, 246C Jacksonville.
I'm Pam Crusoe. 2 weeks after a toxic train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio, residents remain